Okay, I'm sorry about the interruption in our broadcast. NetViewer closed down and provided me with a message saying your session has come to an end. Anyway, I do apologize for that. There must have been some kind of internet connection problem. I apologize for that, but thank you very much for your time. I'd reached the end of what I was going to say, actually, in today's session. So if you have any questions, please pop them into the chat window. I'd be happy to answer any questions. But otherwise, thank you very much for your time today in today's Trader Chat. Thank you for being with me. And I look forward to seeing you on the next Trader Chat, which is in 2 weeks' time. And next week, if you're interested in Hurst signals, and I hope you are, then I look forward to seeing you on next week's Hurst signals chat. So I look forward to seeing you there. I apologize for the break in transmission right at the end. I do hope that you enjoyed today's Trader Chat, and I hope that I managed to answer some of your getting started questions for working with Sentient Trader. And I see a question from John. If I load a sample chart and clear all trades and then build a new trade history, I get a completely different result. Okay. The trading history, the building of a trading history process, John, steps through bar by bar and makes trading decisions as a result of stepping through bar by bar. If anything changes, any of your settings, for instance, or your analysis, then you would definitely get a different result. The build trading history process, if you read about it on the online user manual, the building trading history process is a process by which the character of a market is revealed. In other words, what the different waves, how they perform under trading conditions. So if anything small changes, then of course then your trading history could differ. It could differ markedly, or if there's a big change, or it could differ only in a small way. But both trading histories should reveal a similar character to the market in terms of how the market performs when you're actually trading it. I'd encourage you to have a look at that in the online user manual, which of course you can access via help contents, and there's our Sentient Trader users manual. You can read about trading histories and so on, and the building trading history process and how it works. That might answer some of your. That might answer. Hopefully, it'll answer why you are getting different trading results. Let me just see if you're seeing that. There we go. Building trading histories. Okay. Yeah, if you read that, you'll understand what the building trading history process is about. A building trading history process is not about, okay, this is exactly how I would have traded. It's not that purpose. It's used for the purpose of revealing the character of the market so that you can trade a market according to that market's character. Okay, hopefully that'll answer it. Why the actual trading history is different when it's stepping forward bar by bar is of course because there must be some difference. You have a different trading matrix, you have a different analysis, you have a different average length to cycles. Yeah, something's differing in there, causing slightly different trading history. Okay, if there are any other questions, I'd be happy to try and answer them. But thank you very much for your time. Sorry that you were all disconnected so abruptly. Thank you to those of you who have reconnected. Thank you very much for your time today. And I look forward to seeing you on our next Trader Chat in 2 weeks' time. And hopefully on our Signals Chat, which is next week, in which we take a look at our Hurst signal service. We'll probably be taking a look at a trade taken on the basis of the Hurst signals. Thank you, the Patient Trader. That's a fantastic name. patient traders are always the most profitable ones, of course. Thank you very much. Can I talk about the restrictions on defining your own model periods? Royston, could you just explain what you mean by model periods? Do you mean your nominal model, creating a custom nominal model? Your own model. Okay, I presume you mean your custom nominal model. If you go to analysis nominal model, you can create a new new nominal model. What can't you do? Okay. Well, let me show you by editing the model on this current chart. Here's your nominal model. You have a list of 11 cycles. The only thing that that absolutely has to happen when you create a nominal model is that the harmonic ratios between your cycles and their wavelengths make sense, so that when Sentient Trader performs its analysis, it's able to effectively synchronize your troughs appropriately using your wavelength in terms of years and days, months, and so on. As a matter of interest, Sentient Trader actually uses the seconds value for a cycle wavelength. So you can see the number of seconds here on the 18-year cycle is 566 million seconds. Sentient Trader actually uses the seconds when it's performing its analysis. Okay, so the one thing that you absolutely have to make sure of is that the harmonic ratios between those wavelengths mathematically make sense. In other words, they are correct. You should never just simply type in a wavelength. Okay, you know, if you come down here and say days, you know, let's make this you know, 7.2 days. You know, you're going to start getting these red errors, and Sentient Trader will tell you the cyclic model is not okay. So that's one thing you cannot do. You must make sure that your harmonic ratios are correct, and the best way of doing that is by adjusting your nominal model by clicking on the harmonic ratio and getting Sentient Trader to calculate the wavelength on the basis of that harmonic ratio. That's the first thing to bear in mind. The other thing that you must never do is you must never have a shortest cycle that has a wavelength shorter than 3 bars of the chart that you're applying it to. Okay, so if you're working with end-of-day data, you must not have a cycle that's shorter than three days. If you do that, you're going to cause endless problems, because